All right, so here's our next elevator project for the old psych ward. Here is the motor room. We're dealing with a 30 horsepower motor, 480 volts, three-phase obviously. We have looks like the original valve body and a drop key. Have a little information here: speed, capacity, relief pressure, working pressure, and a fax number. Inside here we have all the original schematics. Someone really must like saving a bunch of old parts and whatnot, because I don't even know what that button's for. That's definitely nothing relevant to here. Looks like a handwritten number there. Some touch-up paint. Some literature from let's see what it says. One-handed camera, sorry. Team service. ThyssenKrupp elevators. That's an old TKE. That is at least 2009 or so when this elevator was shut down. Few safety issues. Can't find the breaker for it. Hydraulic tank has been drained and some scrappers threw a bunch of rubbish in here, so I got to get that all cleaned out. Here's the controller. Very, very nice controller. This was shut down by the state of Ohio, so they removed all the wires to it. Well, for now. One thing I found interesting about this particular controller, I've never seen this before, but it's a hybrid mechanical, and looks like we got some digital logic here. Here's one of the cards. Actually, I shouldn't hold it like that. There we go, that's better. Door card, it looks like. Seems like they had a fairly major malfunction in this unit at one point. Got some crispy, tastes like chicken stuff there. Burnt wiring harness, that's been replaced and repaired at some point or another. So that happened long before this elevator was officially shut down. They took this pipe off the that goes between this. This is the silencer. So I guess it makes the ride more silent or something. Like most hydraulic elevators of this era, this is a belt drive pump. Actually, the belts seem to be in relatively decent shape. These have been covered up. So yeah, we'll see what it's going to take to get this unit functioning again. Got all the covers that were placed there. Have this lovely little cord right here for, looks like the little muffin fan here. Do you know the muffin fan that lives on Drury Lane? Looks like that's kind of not going to spin for us. The car itself has become a storage unit in the meantime. It's sitting just a little bit below floor level, but here is the COP, car operating panel. Love these buttons. Alarm. Doesn't really work, but it's trying to. Inside the COP, just quite a bit more basic than modern COPs. Despite a little bit of rust and some whatnot, it's seems serviceable. Let's go take a look at the car top. I opened the door ahead of time for this shoot. There is a door, it does shut, so. We have our guide rail. It's here, they are the slip type. They have these little oil jugs that sit here, where a little hole's been punctured in the bottom of it to lubricate the rails. This side, it's a much older oil can. Thrift non-detergent. Also with a little puncture. Looking down the shaft. Pit light's still on. And has been on for quite some time, I'm sure. Doors had some upgrades. It's got the electric eye, whatever you call it. It's not the mechanical thing anymore. Looking down there. Door operator. I wonder what kind of motor this is. Probably a 6th horsepower. Looks like a DC motor. Other than that, just your typical hydraulic elevator shaft. All right, here we go. It does have fire service on it. I don't know what kind of key that is. Maybe one of you can answer the question there. In the area that I used to install elevators in, it was an FEOK1, which was a different type of switch or key. Got a few spider webs and stuff. Vent fan actually works, that one. So, I don't know, just kind of your typical elevator room. You got the runway there for the wiring. And look at this. Wow, okay, cool. Gotta have some extra oil. But anyway, well, stay tuned. We got some cool things coming up with this. We'll see what happens. I've been in contact with the state, and they're willing to get her turned back up, pending an inspection and proper repair. So, welcome to Zero Zenith.